Da 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 da. Hey everyone, Sinix here, and I'm just gonna be doing my weekly little stream thing thanks to my wonderful Patreon people who gave enough money to see a weekly stream. So, anyway, for this week, I'm not really sure what we're gonna do. We're just gonna wing it a little bit. So, I've kind of been rusty this week because I've been super busy and haven't actually got to draw, which is too bad because I've really wanted to draw all week. But now I get to shake all the rust off with people watching, so it should be a lot of fun. And let me just pause that. So if you guys have recommendations of things, you can feel free to type them in the chat. Otherwise, I'm just gonna kind of warm up a little bit, make some faces. Maybe I'll make an amazing face and it'll make me want to render it. I don't know. I always like drawing faces. I think the thing I want to do, though, more with faces, because I feel like I've just been drawing way too many guy faces. So I gotta draw more female faces. Really need to up the level of cuteness I got going on here. So when I do my little female faces, you can make the cheeks a little rounder because you want the chin to be a little smaller, so you can see get a little more round action going on in there. And just gonna spread some brown around. And the other thing is just kind of make the nose a little. You can make it kind of cute and tiny if you want. You know, do the little like roundedness at the bottom. You can give it a little button nose. Those are always fun. That one's a little big though, but you know you can make them as big or as small as you want. Actually, I think it's fun to do it real tiny. Real flat? Maybe flat like that. But yeah, that's kind of the idea. So, roundness, tiny nose, big mouth area, lots of darkness around the lip. And then actually, I think it's more fun to have the mouth open a little bit when I'm drawing. So you open it a little bit. You see this? This is what we call hidden line technique, people. That's when you just make the mouth and you hint at where the line should be. So instead of going like this for the bottom lip, you just hint at it like that. Because your brain puts this together and it gives you the illusion of lighting. So that's always good to use that as much as possible. See, I didn't even use it on the nose and stuff, but you can totally use it like everywhere. Just do stuff like that. Anything that makes your lines feel more energetic. So, once again, it's like that whole drawing like a painter thing I used to talk about. So once again, instead of, like outlining stuff like you might do when you first start drawing, you're just focusing on the shadows and the lights, and it's making everything look way more interesting. So, this, bad. This, good. Great. So what's the schedule on the stream? I don't know. I think they will usually be done probably Friday night, Saturday morning, maybe Friday during the day. Friday and Saturday are becoming my good digital art days. Thursday is my painting day, traditional. Wednesday is my figure drawing day, traditional figure drawing, out with a model and everything. But Friday and Saturday, that's when I really want to focus on doing YouTube videos this year. And streaming, just doing fun stuff. I really want to do a lot more art this year. It's my main goal. So anyway, what were we doing here? See, you got a silly looking nose thing. Got a face. Can make the eyes big. I've been doing all my squinty eyes, but we can make some silly anime eyes. I don't know. I don't know if I can make eyes big enough to be anime eyes anymore. It's against my nature. I can try. Maybe I can just see how much of an anime character I can draw. I'm gonna have to start over again though, because this face is not interesting at all. Well, obviously you need to add all the swooshy hair and then it becomes a little more interesting. And you can add like the bottom of an ear, make swooshy hair everywhere. And it's like, voila, give some volume to the hair. And you never know what you might come up with. It's kind of the fun part, making random swishy hair. But anyway, let me try some more stuff. Do 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 So I think, I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to just work on more. I'm just curious, to be honest. I'm curious if I could do an anime style. It's one of those things that kind of bugs me because it's like when you start out drawing, you do everything in like a really dumb style. It's like, really silly anime style, and I don't even remember how to do it properly. And then you get on to developing your own style just by happenstance. It's not really something you try to do, just your own techniques and your own tendencies tend to form a style. But then I'm always curious if I can go back and like mimic what I used to do, or kind of devolve yourself, but in a more evolved way. So that sounded very silly. So let's just mess around a little bit more. I think I'll do this stream for, let's say an hour, but hour's like gonna be the average. But if I get cooking with something, you never know. I might just be cooking away. Things might be going good. I might be making some good art. You never know, man. You can't really time art. Just gotta let it flow. So, got an eye there. I used to like always starting my drawings with eyes, because you can create a lot of expression and create what you want to do. But then you really have to kind of piece things out in weird ways to just kind of visualize it. I hope you guys are having a good night. I'm just excited that it's the weekend finally. Finally get to relax a little bit, watch some silly stuff, do the whole Super Bowl thing that we do here in America. Make stupid bets. It's all fun. It's like when I'm trying to imitate these weird anime things. It just feels so unnatural. I mean, it's not even very anime right now, like these eyes and everything. Yet somehow it feels so weird. I gotta find it. It takes a while. I actually don't remember what lips look like in anime style. That's gonna be a problem. And so I'm just gonna keep those pretty simple. Now we could give her a real pointy chin. And that's the other thing I've been noticing. I feel like the things you see in Psycher style, like the pointy chins and stuff, it's like trying to turn all the skills you've learned, but then trying to draw anime. You seem to always do weird things, like overcompensate the things you associate with anime by making them like, what is anime like? Oh, they have really narrow jaws and it's kind of pointy. And when you're like used to drawing actual people in realistic proportions and ways, then when you try to do it, it just kind of looks super pointy or super weird. And I wonder if that's kind of where Psycher was coming from. I don't know. It's hard to say. See, this doesn't look super anime. I don't think. It's a little anime. That neck is horrible though. I think I would actually turn the neck so it's like a reverse angle on the neck, like that. Okay, so now I can analyze this one and say, okay, how does this one look anime and how does it not? I feel like this chin still is not working, but it's not too bad. This can probably be cut up higher. The eyes are probably still too small. The nose is really big. I think that's the main thing. Anime, you gotta have small noses, really dainty kind of hints of a nose. Can't have these big noses that I'm used to doing. Okay, so we're gonna take note of that and try again. Okay, so small nose, crank the eyes up even higher, exaggerate everything else more. It's okay, we're gonna find it. We're gonna find it. It's gonna take a while, but we're gonna find it. And you guys are free to ask questions while I'm messing around. So, for instance, Mr. Parkour is asking, as a new artist, how perfectionist should I be about my creations? It's a tough one. I feel like that's more of a personality thing. Some people are just perfectionists and some people aren't. I mean, I don't think you should spend a lot of time trying to like fix new things when you're just learning. Don't get frustrated and be like overworking stuff. Because it's important to just be like, okay, do a drawing. Say like you do a drawing, do this drawing, do this drawing, and then you say, okay, just take note of what's wrong with it. Do a quick little critique on yourself, then just move along. So did this one, critique, move along. Did this one, critique, move along, and then eventually you'll make something you like, hopefully. Okay, wait. It's gonna be so hard to get used to trying to draw a tiny nose. Okay, hold on. No, no, still, it's probably too big. I don't know. This is chin. Anime! Why does it feel so hard? Okay. I think I can... Well, get rid of this. This is boring. For the record, yeah, it's super important to not get it attached to art. Your art, rather. Get attached to art as a whole, but don't get attached to specific pieces you draw. That's, I think, super important. And that's one of the reasons why I do all my traditional art in pen. I never use pencil because I don't even want to think about the possibility of erasing something. I just like the permanence of quickly using pen because it trains you to just be confident and carefree, which is what you need to be in order to make good drawings. So I really like doing stuff like that and not feeling attached to anything. Just winging it. Okay, so anime characters, I think they have big ears. I think I can get away with big ears, but I gotta make the nose super tiny. And the mouth is still a bit of a question mark for me. This still doesn't look anime. I'm making something's just off. The worse I do at something, the more I just want to do it though. I have this weird thing going on. Okay, I'm gonna go super anime. Hold on. Make this really narrow. Get rid of this line from something else. I think I can make these eyes super big. Oh god. Can I? This is so weird. You don't know how weird it feels to purposely break all the rules. It just looks like a weird alien. There we go. Nice giant eyeballs. And give some eyelashes. We can really kind of exaggerate the eyelash. Just have some pointiness here and there. I'm making too much detail of the nose. It's just gotta be super subtle. I think we gotta minimize the lip a bit. It does look more like a demon than an anime. Oh no. Probably because I'm not giving things hair. I don't know. Give me your sweet anime critiques in the chat so I can know what to change about things. Okay, and now's the fun part where I add all crazy hair. This girl, what does this girl need? I don't know. No, that's getting too silly. We'll figure it out. Let's make some giant eyeball pupils. But my body is telling me no. I feel like I'm drawing a mouse person. That's what it feels like. It's like Gadget from whatever that show was. Rescue Rangers? Is that the one? She just needs giant glasses. This is a travesty. I hate this. No. Okay, that's fine. I'm taking notes now that I've done that crappy drawing. The note I can take is... I think I made the head too narrow for that style of eye. I made the ears giant. Too giant? Should the neck just be even tinier? Then it starts to look like American Western style cartoons. Alright, let's try this again. I'm gonna make the nose lower. No, not that low. Should I? No. Once again, I've reverted back to making normal human-sized jaws. I think that's gonna be the hardest part. What's an anime jaw look like anymore? It looks bad, I know that much. Oh boy. I like sketching, but I have a problem finishing pieces. How would I go about finishing pieces? This is by Navy Blue Manga. Also, do you think that finishing art is better or drawing a lot of repetitive sketches? Personally, I'm an idea person. I think it's way more fun to just get the idea across, and as soon as you get the idea across, then the fun of it is over. Some people just like doing rendering just like that's like what they like. They don't really care as much about the idea process. It's more just the fun of trying to make something look really pretty. So that's really like personal taste, I would say. Maybe you're just not cut out to be a renderer, which is fine. I'm not a renderer. My renderings suck. I am a quick speed paint and sketch machine. Look, I gave an anime squinty eyes. Actually, this one can have... What can this one have? This one can have like a hoodie on or something. Make it wider. Whoa. Just gotta make it come up over the head a bit. Whatever. That one wasn't very good either. So, let's see. Sinix. Have you ever watched FLCL? Yes, I have. That was back when I still was super into anime. No, I really liked the animation in that show. In fact, all of the stuff that what's the production company that makes it? I can never remember. I get them all confused. I want to say it's Production IG, but maybe that's the different one. But everything they do is awesome. So I'm still really like looking at anime just for the animation when it's really cool, like hand drawn stuff. I always hated that anime that was based on really fancy paintings, like high rendered but low animation speed. That stuff just bored me to no end. Like just from a visual level, like who cares about that? They do that in a lot of like dramas and romantic things and like anime movies. You just see like all these hard work placed on everything, but nothing good. Okay, I'm gonna delete some of these. Delete them. Just gonna paint over them actually. Let's work on this a little bit more. FLCO stand for. I think it stands for Furikuri. Furikuri. I forget what it means. Is it guy? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Sinix. How do you go about achieving a more painterly style? Focusing on chunks of light, or I'm sorry, chunks of value is the better term. So if you get away from lines and you just do chunks of value everywhere, it's obviously going to be more painterly. See, you can sketch like this, doesn't matter. Focus on chunks of things. Those are eyes, that's a nose. Who cares? This could be a mouth here, doesn't matter. It's painterly now. Hey Sinix, can you draw a cool pose? I can try. Alright. Let's see what I got. Let's see what's cooking up here. What would be a fun pose? I usually try to get something in mind first. Okay. Sometimes it's good to start with like spine. I don't know why. 'Cause then it's like just gives you something to go off of. You can create things off the shape of the spine. So you can just make a squiggly line and then try to build a shape that fits it. That's kind of one way to try to figure out a pose, I think. This spine is super long though. What did I do? Okay. We could give this person a butt, like that. Focus on rounding out some angles here and there. So this would be the hip bone, and I'm basing that on its relationship with the butt. So that instantly gives it a little more anatomical craziness. Just kind of exaggerating things as I go. And I would bring the belly area slightly in front, but you can kind of curve it around if you want. It's all very optional. Actually, perspectively, that's not really working that well. But anyway, you can decide from how you crease the butt what you want the legs to be moving like. I think I should just have at least one going straight down. Let's see. Okay. Just kind of, once again, making it up as I go. So if I crease the butt upward like this, it looks like it's holding more weight. And I can make the leg shape follow that a little bit. Left leg up in the air. Okay, hold on. I should have been reading more comments, because you guys have all the crazy suggestions. Okay. Right arm planted on ground, left arm running through hair. I don't even know how I would. I think they would have. I don't think I could get her arm on the ground from here. Unless I could start over. I'll try that next. Okay. So you can add some butt dimples. That makes it look way more anatomical. Here, I can prop this leg up. Won't affect the butt too much. This means I won't really have creases there. Have creases here though, so those are kind of gonna work for me. Make a little angle for the knee, like a little knob. I like knobby knees. And once I'm comfortable with stuff, I can get rid of the boring lines, such as that long spine line. And I can focus on like a shoulder blade line, maybe one on the other side. It's weird lines. This whole collar area is like up super high though. I gotta just tone everything down. I keep making my torso super long. Okay. Actually cut that above. There we go. I missed part of it. Sorry, I can't really go back and scroll that much, and if I missed parts of the chat, I'm just kind of reading what I can when I can. I gotta. Sometimes I just need to put some color over here so I don't keep having to go back and select it. I'm gonna make the leg get real tiny. Now that's silly. Okay, hold on. I don't like this leg that much, but I'm just gonna leave it for now, because I don't want to waste too much time. Yet I keep wasting time. I think the problem is the knee is not knobby enough for my liking. Well, anyway, let me move on. This is too light up here. That's a better one. So this leg can be kicked out a little. For some reason I always like to do the calf first to set up my leg lines. I don't know why. I don't think it matters, instead of the front leg part of the leg. But it's not a huge deal. Actually, I already curved the knee down, so I actually gotta bring the leg down. Otherwise I'd have to redraw the knee. I wouldn't want to have to redraw anything. Waste my precious time. Okay. Man, okay, there we go. I don't know what I'm doing with these lower legs. They look horrible. I love you, Sinix-chan. Sinix, do you like drawing armor? I do, but I haven't been doing it enough. Man, there's so many things to do. Not enough time to do them all. Okay. I like these. I like long legs and long limbs. I think they're fun to draw. Sorry, short-limbed people. I have to deal with that one. So here's another stupid tip. If you're just doing the legs, you can kind of always make a knob at the bottom just to get things situated. And that will be like your heel, and you know, you can detail things out later. It can be a little bit of a flatter knob too, like this. You know, a little bit of flat knob, like a little hoove. And you can kind of base your foot around that hoove object. So for instance, I could bring it out like this and give it, oh yeah, that's right, like a little pinky toe, maybe a big toe somewhere. Things like that. And suddenly, hey, look, it's a foot. And it was pretty easy to draw. I could do one for the other foot too. Oh wait, I got a big toe over here. Woo! I don't know. These feet are pretty dumb, to be honest. So what was I? Okay, we gotta do stupid things with the arms. This is not turning out to be a crazy, crazy. I don't know. God, what have I done? Okay. This leg is like super long, and I wasn't really paying attention. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna. Oh, okay, here I'll just select it and shrink it. Whoop. I don't if I can remember how to do it in Photoshop, because I never use this program. No, I'm not using Photoshop. I mean, if I can remember how to do it in Painter, because I never use layers. That's what I was trying to say. Edit, transform, scale. There we go. Woo. Woo. A little bit larger. Woo. A little bit this way. A little bit that way. Whatever. I'm done with that. Who cares? How do I convert my layers? Jeez, why do people use layers? It's so confusing. Anyway, what else can we add to this thing? Arm. So I generally focus on the main bulking shoulder area, and then you can just kind of make a real simple arm underneath it. I don't really like to focus too much on the elbow. This is a very dramatic pose. Cut it in a little anytime you have that. Oh man, okay. Whatever. Right? Am I right? What are you guys talking about in chat? I don't even know anymore. Something about animes. It's like, yeah. You guys lost me. These proportions are pretty terrible, actually. Okay, let's just pretend there's a hand here doing something. This? What is? Oh man, okay, I don't know what this is supposed to be anymore. Look at that giant hand. That's far away too. Just huge, just like. I'm gonna make it smaller for fun. It's still pretty giant. So let's see. These proportions, I gave her like the widest torso possible. I'm gonna just shrink that down. There we go. Everything gets shrunk. Shrink it all down. Just bring it on back. I guess the nice thing about art is you can just keep making things different. Just keep changing things until it actually looks like something decent. Just, oh, that's terrible. Step back and look at things. Oh, that's what did I do? And boobs. Whoop. No. Anyway, I just got here. What did I miss? Not a whole lot. Just discussing silly drawing habits. Showing off my no skill. How to do figures and anatomy without actually looking at references. Typical nonsense. Man, that arm is really weird. It's weirding me out. I think I guess I made it so thick. Not thick, but it's non-proportional. And this whole shoulder area is pretty jacked up, actually. Oh well. You know, whatever. Whatever. Let's move on already. So that was terrible. Let's try something different. What else can we try? Let's keep a piece and move everything else around. Like a butt. We should just keep the butt. That's all we need. Okay, great. Have our amazing butt hair. Obviously this doesn't work. So we're just gonna get rid of that too. Great, back to the start. This is the best part. So I think I actually want to do some rendering. Oh, maybe render time. So we're gonna make a quick face and we're gonna try and see if we can paint it out. Actually, you know what? Do I need lines? Should I just start painting? I think we should just start painting without lines. So I've been messing around with this oil pastel brush. It's very much like a lot of the brushes, just, you know, opacity, and that's the main thing it's got going for it. But it blends a little bit and it picks up paper texture a little bit. So you can do a lot of soft blending, but not super soft, not too soft where you can't see the stroke, but just a little soft. So we're gonna try to paint something with this. This is, by the way, this brush is under, I believe it's under pastels. Yeah, there's a pastel category. Oil pastel. It's like a triangle shape. So if you have Painter and want to test it out, it's pretty good. I think this is the default. I don't think I mess around with it, but who knows. Let's just get a skin tone going. Sinix, how do you deal with critique that just tries to bash your art? Personally, I find them funny, but it would be fun to hear how you deal with it if you ever get it. I get it. I don't know. Really deal with it. I try to see if they say anything useful. I figured there's usually got to be something useful in any critique. They'll be like, oh, he sucks at this, you can't draw that, and I'll be like, okay, I'll work on that. I don't know, it doesn't really get to me much. I gotta get rid of this. I'm just kind of spraying some color around, like it's getting some color palette, so I'll bring in different hues here and there, and I'll just color pick from all this craziness. And you know, then I'll just carve a form out of it afterward. That seems like a good idea to me. So for instance, let's actually zoom in a little bit. Let's draw a nose, okay? You guys ready for some noses? I'm gonna start... Oops. Okay, let's get slightly darker. Too dark. Well, anyway, let's just make a nose shape. I always like to focus on the bulbous part. That's a good thing to focus on. Do the bulby part of the nose. Get the nostrils. The nostrils are pretty good. So I can already kind of picture it in my head just from making this blobby shape. I think I'll try to make it a bit lighter though. I'm gonna try to avoid doing my usual red nose nonsense just for you guys. Try to make it super simple. Just focus on standard values changes. Still need a little bit of pinkish though, because it looks super dead if you don't. Okay. Now I think I will have some lighting coming in underneath just for fun. No, never mind. I'll just keep it super basic for now. See, the only problem with this oil pastel brush is like sometimes it blends with colors in very unexpected ways. Overall, it's gonna be worth it. I think it'll be worth it. No tumbler noses. Is that a request? You know, there's truth in every style. Just saying. There's a little bit of truth in every style you can find. So all noses are a little more red than. It's up to you to kind of decipher what the truth is and everything. I'm gonna bring this down a little bit. I'm just gonna keep working it darker. I think I'll do that approach. Okay, this will be a better color. For the person that's asking, a tumbler nose just means a bright red nose. I don't know why they're called tumbler noses. It's not like Tumblr got that trend started or anything. I think they've been around. It's been a common trend among some artists. Once again though, it's based in truth. You should know that the middle of the face is always more red tones. Man, I completely got rid of the nose and it's making me sad now. Just gonna start it over. I can't control my oil pastel. It's all over the place, man. Okay, let's bring in some of this. What are you guys talking about now? Let's find out. Are there any times when you want to avoid adding too much color and bounce lighting? Yeah, I would probably. I mean, there's always times to avoid going overboard. I need some highlights. This is so drab. More red. Sinix, do you draw the same way as manual? I don't actually understand that question. No, it's definitely not based on a tumbler nose like the drink. It's definitely just based on the people on Tumblr, the website. I feel like this brush just encourages you to meander and do very little of nothing because you just kind of keep going back and forth between values. But the end result makes it look way more blended and interesting, so it's kind of fun. I don't know. I haven't decided on my true feelings for this brush yet. Okay, so we have a nose. I'm kind of making the bridge a little big, but you know, I could add a little more darkness. But don't get carried away. You gotta have saturation in. I want the brush Sinix. It acts amazing. It's like an all-in-one brush. Like I said, this is a default brush in Painter. Just oil pastel. But I feel like this brush you can easily do similar styles to I don't know, like a lot of the popular things you see on DeviantArt. So like if you want to be the next who's a good example? Like Sakimi-chan or something. This brush could probably get you there in Painter. Just because it has that soft blending. I wonder how well this shows up on the. Oh, I just remember that I didn't set my canvas properly for the stream. I've been drawing kind of full screen. Let me fix that a little bit. So now I'm gonna just start rendering out the rest of the face a little bit before I spend too much time in one place. I mean, I've already spent so much time in one place. Sinix, can you sing the Hot Paint theme song? I love that one. I don't even remember how that goes. It was like hot paint, something like that. Oh, I want to. Okay. Now we try to decide where I want to put my eyes by blocking in some dark values. I think that's about good. About good. See, it's times like this where I use the brush like this, or I could totally understand why people just like rendering, because I could sit here probably for hours just messing around with a nose, just going back and forth over it. And for some reason, it's kind of fun. I don't know. Usually I don't care that much, unless you get really into it. Adding little hue variations, mixing them up. So much subtlety. Probably doesn't even show on the stream. Okay. I'm totally gonna tack on an anime. You guys just wait. It's gonna be super anime. Need a darker value. Okay, here we go. I don't think that's anime enough, but I'm just gonna let it rock for now. See how it goes. Need some values. There we go. Oops. Hold on. I'm gonna have to bring in some really darker tones. The only problem with this fun little brush I'm using is I can't do thin lines with it. Which is fine. You can always switch to a different thing. Okay. Do my little bounce light tricks. This is not an anime eye at all. What am I doing? I'm making too much, anime eyes don't have folds and real life things. Oh, I messed it up. Oh well, let's just keep at it. Gotta add a bunch of pinkiness in the inner eye area. Anywhere where you can see close into the eye. Alright, we're gonna make the eye extra white because we're going with the slightly more anime style so we can get away from actually using realistic colors. Just a little bit. What color eyes should there be? Let's think. Look at how weird this looks. It's like we're rendering a face out of a giant blob. Purple? I'm getting two purples in a row. That means I have to do purple. I think that's the rule if you get something twice in a row. I think she should be staring off into the side. I think that's more anime. I'm gonna start with a darker tone and then add the color, because that seems like a smarter way to do it. So make our normal, just establish the size we want it to be. This eye is not anime enough. What can we do to it? I don't even know. Should have gone to anime school. Oops, that was way too light. I am working with brushes that are, what is this? I like to focus on opacity on pressure. I think all my favorite brushes have opacity on pressure. So that's my favorite thing. Start adding purple. Get the purple in there, please. That's kind of purple, but it's not quite purple enough. Let's go farther purple. Actually, I'm gonna make it subtle, and then we can have highlights. This doesn't look anime though. How am I supposed to fix that? Okay. I'm gonna switch to a detail brush just for a moment, because I can't figure out how to do this. So this is just gonna be a scratchboard tool for a little bit. Now I can add all my awesome eyelashes and stupid stuff. Whatever. Is the stream broken? I hope not. Is it broken? Maybe I was just being quiet and concentrating. I'm not sure. Hold on. Gotta be super subtle with this. Needs to be just right. That wasn't just right, but whatever. Okay, hold on. I'm going to go back to my normal brush because it's not meshing well enough. I'm gonna go down here. Now I'm gonna bring in some bright colors. Check this out. Pew, pew. Now it looks like it's reflecting. Now the coup de grace, we add the white highlights. And voila, now we're getting somewhere. Now we curve the ball around a little bit of darkness on the bottom side. Now we got a weird eyeball. Okay, let's bring in some hues. fold everything back under. Voila. Yeah. How do you feel about 832-bit pixel art settings? I love pixel art. I've always loved pixel art. I'm a big fan of pixel art. I used to do a lot more pixel art. I didn't do it properly. I just did it my own way. Man, pixel art looks great. I'm a big fan of Metal Slug. So that's not really the old school. But I am still a fan of the old school stuff too. I gotta curve this a little bit. Corral. I don't even know what you guys are talking about. All I see is a bunch of spamming of Corral in the chat. Oh yeah. I want to bring some pink in. I'll bring in some lighter pink. It feels so good to just bring in colors. I don't know. It's so hard to work. Just boring old flat stuff. So what do you guys think? What else do we need to add to this character we got forming? I think we can start cutting. What I mean by that is like cutting a background. Not cutting the figure out though. Okay. Hope you guys are all cutting for Sinix. Actually, I could just pretend this is white hair. That might be fun, right? Everyone loves white hair. I know I do. Okay. She obviously needs purple hair to match her purple eyes. You think so? I feel like the white goes pretty good with purple. I don't know. Okay, let me think. Let's try it. Let's try it out a little bit. I feel like that's purple overload. Oops. Didn't want to do that. So edgy. Keep the white. White is much better. No, I will. I'll probably go back to white. I'll add some little bit of reflected color in there. A little bit of purple though. Could work out. Huh. Okay, let's see if we can do some kind of mouth. Pick a random color. Actually, I'm gonna go dark and try to get my line. Skin colored hair? That'd be pretty good. I don't think enough animes have skin colored hair. Nice lip. thanks. Unless that was sarcastic. The no thanks. I made it super bright. I think that's kind of super weird. I don't know if I can keep it like this. I don't know if I can get enough contrast when it's this bright. Do. Oops. Sorry, I'm being super quiet. I'm messing up. You guys want eye patches and lip rings? God, why do you guys have such bad taste in everything? I'll deal it. Just to show you how wrong you are. Gotta make things darker. Okay, like this. Like that. Nope. Hold on. Hold on. I was thinking thug life tattooed across her face. What about like a tribal tattoo? Like dots and stuff? You guys want rings and things? Let's see how I'm just curious. Gotta practice my skills. So let's see how quickly I can test out a ring. Obviously, it's mainly just metal, gotta set like some kind of standard first. Something like that. Get the little ball thing or something. I don't remember how they work. It's gotta feel three-dimensional. Hold on. Maybe over here. Over here. Over here. I don't know. Man, remember when these were cool? Like back in the 90s? Now you just make the reflection like this, like that, like this. Reflection of the skin tone on this side. And it looks stupid as hell. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't like this at all. Hold on. It's that highlight was way off. Should just go with the classic, like, blue on top, reflecting the sky. Brown on the bottom, reflecting the dirt. Man, okay, I don't know how to do it right. I'm just gonna give up and cry. Apparently I can't do metal. Wah wah. I feel like I'm just gonna be ruining it with that. I'll come back to that maybe. Maybe I gotta think about it. Think about my rendering skills and how bad they are. Alright, what else can I do? What other brushes do I got? Let's see. Water reflection. That's just gonna make everything soft. Super soft. Nah, that's boring. Okay, what else do I got? Book cover rip. Oh, that's a fun one. I think I made that one. I don't think I could use it for this. Sharp chalk. This is a good, like, skin textured thing, I think. Totally use this for, like, freckles and things. Although this is super effort for freckles. Usually you can just use a quick little brush and go over everything. Oh, actually this brush kind of sucks. Never mind. Oops. Freckles on thumbnails, freckles on sketches. Freckles. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Okay, hold on. Let me do some different stuff. Go back to my wonderful oil pastel brush again. Great. Oh no. I think I cut this face in way too much over here. This looks weird. Everything looks weird. I'll have to come back to that. Come back to everything. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let's do... I mean, I could do another eye real fast. Or I can do an eye patch like you guys love. I wonder if I can make a cool eye patch. I don't know. I never really practiced eye patches that much. That's so... Leather eye patch. Let's see if I can lighten this up, give it some color. Okay. Oh, hold on. I don't think I know how to do leather off the top of my head. Just gonna make an observation right here. Huh? Is Sinix drawing on a tablet or Cintiq? This is just in tablet. It's a really old one too. It's not very good. But I love it. No, it's fine. It's really tiny though. What is that? Let's say we can make this go like this. Mm-hmm. Eye patch should have Apple logo because eye patch. It's not a bad idea. Now she just needs some facial hair. Okay, we can fix that. Usually the trick is to just you pick a nice desaturated tone like this. Then everyone has facial hair. Any other suggestions? I'll take that out for now. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, you're lucky. Do 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 do. Oh, that might be closer to real. Bushy eyebrows. I don't even know, man. You guys make the weirdest suggestions. I could just make the eyebrows really big. No, I don't think so. I think we're okay. Dude. Oh man, I don't even know. Is it too tame? Are we boring? I don't even know. Kind of low energy this week, to be honest. We'll see. We'll see. This is so tired. So tired, man. Don't understand. Oops. We need something on here. Okay, let's. I wonder if there's a fast way to do a texture or something. Nope, this kind of sucks. Nope, not much of a texture here. Looks like a scaly texture, actually. Weird. That looks super weird. I'm just gonna stick with it because it looks so dumb. It's like a feathery eye patch. Carpety eye patch. Yeah, that's a pretty good summary. Does look like a carpet eye patch. How's that for concept design, huh? Carpet eye patch? Showing you guys something that's never been done before. Rocking your worlds. This is a super quiet stream. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's right. I'm drawing Stylized, so I don't actually need to follow standard forms. Okay. Let me try this. Okay. Man, get some color or something. Boobs, super long neck. Well, I think I'm... Oh, I don't have enough canvas. There you go. Enjoy your long neck. You freaks. Hope you're happy. She looks like she has a giant tumor growing out the side of her head. It's okay, I can fix it. Give her a tumor named Psychra. You guys really want to see some Psychra in here. Haven't we had enough of that guy? Hasn't he been terrorizing us for long enough? Oh, that looks not great. Boring. Ah. Uh, Hold on. Is it okay if I use this character for a few drawings? Sure. I don't care. It's not like character's gonna become anything. I like it like that. Oh man, okay, that sucks too. Whatever. What am I doing? I'm so low energy. I'm sorry, everyone. You guys are still talking about Sakura. Or just calling me Sakura. Whichever one. Hate you guys. Oh man, that's not what I need. Oh. Oh. I hope you guys learned so much from this. With the doo-doo-doo-doo. Mm-hmm. No. Man. Dude. This stream... No, I'm gonna do a different stream about figure drawing and anatomy. I didn't have enough energy to tackle it tonight. So I gotta do it later. I just wanted to draw for a bit, you know, man? Just draw. Started with a nose and turned into some kind of face. But I need something different. His face is so boring. I just can't handle it. Correct colors? Well, let's do. See if we can jack things up. Ugh. Look how bad it is. You know it's bad because when you correct colors, nothing good happens. Oh god, it's just ugly. Oh no. I was working at such low contrast, I didn't know how bad it looked. What a horrible day. It's a giantly weird face. Ow, 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 ow. I don't get it. Oops, not that. A horrible color. Chicka chicka choo choo. Oops. What do I want to do? so indecisive. Alright, I'll be figure drawn sometime. Let's see what else. Oops. Sorry, I'm not. Oh man. What do you guys want to talk about? I will talk about anything. Talk about how bad the interview was. It wasn't that bad. Come on. I'll be honest, during the cold control room scene, I was laughing my butt off. So, I think it started kind of slow for me. I was like kind of bored, but it picked up near like, later on. Okay. Okay. Tell us about the most embarrassing stories. I don't even know. I don't like have one that stands out. I haven't done anything super embarrassing that I can remember. Clearly, I've blocked out all those memories. Yeah, bring in some blues. It's more fun. It's super weird. Do 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 do. Okay, that color. Don't really like that at all. Oops, that was not quite right. Uh, 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 uh. Decisions. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Am I reading the comments? No, I kind of got lost in my artsy focus. What's wrong with me? Oops. Okay. That. I don't know what I'm doing. Uh-huh. 3D plus Sinix equals true. I've done 3D, but not much. I haven't really done sculpting yet. Traditional sculpting, haven't done it yet. I will try sometime. I used to try 3D. I made like a sweet little gun, and it was very boring. But it wasn't really for me. I'm not a big fan of doing 3D personally. I like looking at it, but I don't want to do it. Meh. I feel like this is a pretty different than my normal things. I don't know. I'm gonna check my values. It's okay, I guess. They're really low contrast. I think I actually like bumping it up a little. Woo! Woo! It's very monochromatic too. Yeah. What do I need? I need something awesome to finish this out. Oh, hold on. Oh, where's my brush? What did I do? Oh, I switched brushes. Nope. Okay, great. What do I need? What do I need? No, not that. Choo-choo. I think we're done for today. I think we've accomplished our garbage. We're ready to quit. Ready to call it a day. Yeah, let's end this. I'm already boring you guys to sleep. Hopefully someone fell asleep. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Huh. 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 Oh, whatever. I give up. I give up. I give up. I give up. Should have made it bigger the whole time, but whatever. Oh, right. Oh, somewhere like that. Okay, there you guys go. Random painting for the night. So that was amusing. No, actually, it was pretty tame because I was super tired. But anyway, we made something unique. It's got a psyker chin. It's always great. And thanks you guys for watching. So I'm gonna get going to sleep. And I'll see you guys later. If I remember how to turn up. We're here. Nope, don't want to do that. Want to do this.